What you're looking at are the pieces to my polystyrene hive. I've had this hive in service since I think 2012. I glued it originally with Type Bond exterior glue, but it didn't hold, and the hive did not make it through the winter, so I'm going to re-glue it, but this time I'm going to glue it with the glue that you see in the center frame, UHU Pour. It's an expanded polystyrene glue. It's specifically made for hard polystyrene. So I'm going to take it and spread it on the tenon tongue. This is a mortar and mortise and tenon system where the tabs stick out and stick into the box. So you put a little glue on both sides, let it dry for a bit till it becomes tacky, and then you shove it together and it should create a really good seal for expanded polystyrene. I learned about this from looking at other websites out in Europe where they use these hive a lot more. In the United States they tell you to use wood glue, but in Europe they tend to tell you to use this expanded polystyrene glue. This is how I'm going to glue these up. I have the box set so that when I stand the end up, I'm going to glue this one piece and then I'm going to glue the other side. So I have both my pieces sitting here. You'll see what I mean in a moment. I'm going to spread the glue on these. I've cleaned these all up. They had some remnants of the old glue on them. I got them really clean, and I cleaned all the propolis off the edges so that the boxes can mate really tightly. I have this little piece of coroplast that I cut out, and I cut a little corner of it so that I could use it to spread the glue inside and on the bottom. I'm going to glue the outside edges and the bases, and then the bottom and the sides, and then I'm going to glue this part here and the matching side over here and put them together. The way you use this product, you need to spread it all out on both sides where you're going to mate them, and then let it dry for a little bit until it gets tacky, and then make them mate. Now it dries pretty quick. It's a little breezy here today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this end and put it in here, and I'm going to do this end and put it over there and do one side, and then I'll do the other piece, and then I'll clamp them together until they're set. So you're going to watch me do this in fast forward mode. Here we go. Okay, I'm ready for you. Okay, now it's dry. Dry enough it's tacky, both sides. I'm going to put it together. First thing I did, if you just noticed, I made sure that the box is aligned the right way. So I'm just going to take this and push it down and mate it up. And then I'm just going to double check that I got the lettering right, and I do, and I'm going to make sure I get my gaps closed. That's that end. Now I'm going to do this end. Now just repeat the process with the other side. Glue it all up, and then I'll clamp it.
You know, something fell. So I don't know how evident it is, but in between this dried so much that it didn't want to push through. So I'm using the clamps to make sure that I get the gaps closed. That's what I'm doing right now. I had these on standby just for this purpose. And as you can see, it got the boxes real tight, which is great. I just check them for square. And it's perfect. So that's it, 3 boxes. Let me see how much glue I used. The lid. So I use this much of the container. There's enough to do at least another box and some more. So there you have it. Glue in together polystyrene hives. And I can tell you right now that I remember when I did these originally, this is far superior. These things are locked together. As soon as I put them together, they're tight. They don't wiggle. Using the other ones, they always had a little bit of a flex to them. These things are rock solid this time, so I'm pretty confident that this is the right stuff.
All back together and ready to go.